How's it going, my friends? Welcome to another Shadow of War discussion video. So it's been about 2 weeks since I last uploaded a video on this channel. I apologize for that greatly. Every now and then this will happen, but soon I'll be done with college and hopefully that will happen less. But like I said, sometimes my workload will stop me from making videos for a while. Okay, so now that's out the way, I thought we could ease back into making videos with a Shadow of War discussion video. So in the last video we talked about the silver and gold editions of the game, and so today I thought I may as well talk about the Mithril edition and kind of talk about whether or not it's worth it, because this is a $300 game, or a $300 edition of the game. So yeah, I thought we would just look at the Mithril edition, go through all the items one by one, and then in the end we can decide if it's worth it. Now you guys can kind of post in the comments whether you think it's worth it or not. We can ultimately see whether or not people will be buying this edition. So let's just jump right into all the items that will be in the Mithril edition. Okay, so let's look at what the Mithril edition includes. I'm going to quickly jump through the first 4 items that come in the Mithril edition. That is the Slaughter Tribe Nemesis expansion, the Outlaw Tribe Nemesis expansion, the Blade of Galadriel story expansion, and the Desolation of Mordor story expansion. Now I'm jumping through these 4 quickly because these are ones that come with the gold edition, and then the Nemesis expansions come with the silver edition. So we've discussed those in the previous video, so I'll quickly just say, yep, that's going to be in the Mithril edition. Of course it's going to be in the Mithril edition. Everything you get in the gold and silver will be in the Mithril edition. So we got those 4 out of the way. Those are just the Nemesis expansion and the story expansions, which personally I say would be the main incentive to buy a different edition because it's more gameplay stuff. The stuff we'll be talking about next is physical stuff, which I'm not a big fan of the physical stuff. I like the in-game stuff more. But you know, there are a lot of people out there who love collecting statues, who love collecting maps and whatnot. And that's totally fine, and this edition would be totally for them. I actually do like maps a lot. I have my fair share of Elder Scrolls maps, which I do actually really enjoy having, especially the Skyrim map that came with the game. But now that we've got the in-game stuff that comes with the gold and silver editions respectively, let's just jump right into the Mithril edition exclusives. There's a fair amount, and for a collector I would say this is a lot of stuff, and I can see why it might be valued at $300. So first, there's a limited edition 12-inch Balrog versus Drake statue, and this is a 12-inch statue, which is, the statues are pretty large. It includes 2 models, and you know what, it doesn't look too bad. It is one color, it's kind of a greyish silver color, but most statues are kind of like that nowadays. I find these are the best quality statues, at least anyway. So for those players who just love lining their shelves with like pretty cool looking statues, I would say this would make a great collection. Just looking at the picture now, obviously I haven't seen it in person, but I'm just looking at the picture. It doesn't look too bad. I do actually own one statue myself, and that's a Moloch Bow from the Elder Scrolls, and it looks very similar in kind of design and color. And I do say, if I do say so myself, it's a nice plastic, thick plastic, the one I've got, and I've had it for many years, and it's just held up fine. So I would say for those people who have their shelves lined with collectible figures, collectible statues, this would make a fine addition to your collection, and maybe even a nice centerpiece to other collectibles. Myself personally, I'm not too into collecting statues. I only have one myself. The statue wouldn't give me incentive to buy this edition, but I can see why many people would like it. So moving on. So the next item on the list is a collection of exclusive lithographs. Now, if you don't know what a lithograph is, it's essentially a really high quality copy of an original piece of artwork. So I'm guessing this is going to be produced by the lead artist on Shadow of War. Maybe it'll be concept art. It could be whatever art they want to give you, I suppose. It will essentially be a hand pressed and printed copy of the original art for the game. This will be carried out by the artists themselves, and this is quite a time consuming process, so these will be most probably in a limited number, only to be found in the Mithril edition of the game. So if you're into art, if you're liking the artwork in Shadow of War, this will be for you, most certainly. Probably some of the most high quality pieces of art. Very close to the originals, but of course, they won't be the master copies, they'll be replicas or copied versions, but still very high quality. The next thing on the list is a premium case with a magnetic ring of power. Now when they say premium case, I think this is a case just for the ring, not for the game, because they have a exclusive steel case as well. I don't see why they would make 2 cases for the game. I think this case is just for holding the ring. The case itself is magnetic, just like the ring, so the ring can stick to the case and work as a display for the ring. Probably make a very nice display. The ring looks quite thick and heavy, has a nice weight to it. Some people may even be able to wear it, but I'm sure most people will want it as a display piece, and it will make a fine addition next to the statue. So the ring, I personally say, looks very nice, and it comes with its own premium case. Next up, we have an exclusive steel case. Now this will be a game case where the disc copy of the game will sit inside. It will probably have some nice artwork on, and of course it will be a steel case, which is very nice. I have 2 steel cases myself, and it's a nice steel case, pretty high quality, and as long as you look after it, it shouldn't scratch or get dented or anything. Again, the steel case, I suppose, could be put up on a shelf next to other items for display purposes. Next up, there's the official game music soundtrack. This is just your basic soundtrack. It'll have all the songs from the game. I'm sure you all know how soundtracks work. And then there's what I would personally say the best item, the most enticing item for me, and that's the cloth map of Mordor. I really love cloth maps. I like maps in general. Cloth maps are always great. Again, stick it on your wall, maybe put it behind some glass or something, in a frame maybe, and it shall look very, very nice. And then there's Tribes Sticker Pack. Now this will be all the tribal symbols in sticker form, I believe. These are just stickers. I know some people actually really love stickers. They put them on laptops, or they just collect them. I myself really don't care for stickers. It's pretty meaningless to me, but some people really do love stickers, just like I would love the map. So, you know, to each their own, I suppose. It's worth it to some, personally not to me. It's up to you guys to see what you think. And then there's, of course, a gold war chest and an exclusive Mithril war chest. Now, these could contain a range of weapons and armor, gems, currency. I have no idea what could lie within the exclusive Mithril war chest. It sounds very enticing. This will be an in-game chest. It could include an exclusive weapon to use in the game, or maybe some exclusive armor. So yeah, that covers all the items that you get in the Mithril edition, and all of this stuff comes in a nice big collector's edition box, which again you can use for display. It's a collector's item itself that you can keep, and I'm sure it'll look very nice on display. The only thing that really entices me here is the cloth map, but I'm not really willing to pay $300 for a cloth map. So ultimately, for me personally, I would not buy this edition. There's many cool things inside, but none that I truly care enough about to spend $300 on. If I had a lot of disposable income, if I was rich, sure, why not? For some pretty cool items here. But for your average gamer, I would not say it's worth it. The ring does look very nice, and of course the cloth map looks very nice. I don't really care much for the drawings. I'm sure there are some people that do. Stickers, not really my thing. The statue does look very nice, but I've never really cared for statues either. But, you know, I'm going to leave it up to you guys to decide what you think of this edition, and whether you think it's worth $300. I'm sure to some, it's well worth the hefty price tag, but for me, not for me personally. My friends, thank you for watching this video. We have now covered the Silver, Gold, and Mithril edition. If I missed anything out or got anything wrong, feel free to just tell me in the comments. Feel free to post your own opinion of the Mithril edition in the comments, or just write whatever you want to write. Your viewership is always appreciated. Your interaction is always appreciated. If you like this video, feel free to like it. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. You don't have to, but if you really want to, you're always welcome to, and I will accept you as a subscriber with open arms, and hopefully you will continue to watch my content. My friends, for now I say goodbye, but I will see you in the next video.